Hello friends, my name is Revati Kumar and I am a remedial educator and a counselor. Today I am going to address one topic which is a very big concern about parents, how to handle children during lockdown in spite of we being locked down for more than 60 days. And now the added problem is also about education, about starting of the school. So I thought of picking that up and clearing your doubts. Friends, first thing first, let's start get evolved. I'm using this word evolved because now we have to take that as a pinch of salt or whatever that yes, we need to live with COVID. We have to find out ways how to do it. Government is already doing a lot of things. Doctors are full time on how they can help us and how they can come up with the vaccine. So everybody are doing their bit. So let's start. Now I was just going through and making parents understand all this thing, and I came a very beautiful word called pa. What is pa? Pa could be dad. Some people call pa dad, right? So, a very strong personality for most and everybody. What is Pa? Positivity, adaptability, and acceptability. Okay. We should be positive, we should adapt, and we should accept that. So, that is something which I will be stressing throughout my video today. And the thing is, like now, children also have got used to this home lockdown thing, but it's getting little bit difficult now. It's their testing time, our testing time, and everything. So now their testing time has started because most of the schools normally gets opened up by June first week. So they are used to with the new bags, new tiffins, new uniforms, and very excited, that first month it's always very excited for the children, but now they are not able to do that. So understand their anxiety. They have been promoted, but that happiness of going to the new class, choosing their place, sit down, seeing the new faces or seeing their friends after a long time is not there. So their anxiety level has already increased. They don't know what to do. They are confused. They know what COVID is. They understand a bit about it. But they never expected. They always thought, okay, 1 महीने 2 महीने में चला जाएगा, हमारा स्कूल तो खुलेगा, तब तो हम स्कूल जाएंगे. But we as a parent, we are scared of sending our children at this moment to school. We are also concerned about our children's health. We want them to go, but on a safer environment. So, first thing, please understand their life. Understand their thing, how it's a total, if it's a change in your life, it's a change in their life also. So, we have to accept that. We need to understand their feeling. Just because they are small, just because they cannot express or they cannot have the authority figure doesn't mean or doesn't stop them from their feelings. So we need to do that. We need to accept that first. We have to make them calm. We have to make them understand that yes, there is a problem. We understand that. But we all will come out of that soon. Assurance needs to be given to them. Once you give them that assurance as a parent, they will definitely have some sort of a calmness within themselves. Online classes are going to start soon, or it has already started. Most of the schools have already started online classes. So let them enjoy that online classes, though it's not very enjoyable, but make it enjoyable. Tell them, let's get into it, let's have a few hours. And I will insist all the parents here, please don't force teachers to have long online classes because, first of all, it's not effective. Secondly, it doesn't work for a longer period, because if you are having a shorter classes of online, then it becomes more sensible. The children's attention span is always very less. You cannot hold your child for a longer period. If you want 4 to 5 hours of online classes, it will be, the teachers will be only doing their duty. They are not learning anything productive. So make these lessons productive rather than just be quantitative. Don't force teachers to have more classes. Don't force the management to have more classes. Let them, this year, even if they learn little, lesser than your previous year, your child's career is not going to go jeopardize. So please understand, have to go with the flow. That is where I said acceptability. Accept it. Adaptability. Take it. Will not have any problems with that. I also get a call from most of the parents saying that my child has become indisciplined. I mean, my child doesn't listen to me in terms of waking up, sleeping up late. So, to those parents, I would like to say their energy level has not been used. They, and children do have lots and lots of energy within themselves, and their energy level is not used. So, you can find that difference in your child sleeping patterns. To make that work, what we can do is use lot of activities to involve them. If you are a working mother, if your fathers are working from home, mothers who are working from home, give them household chores to do, like us very little. I mean, it's not, maids are not there, so we need help, right? Give them, tell them, ask them, can you help me out? There is, it's not like in an authoritative way, you do this, you do that. No, ask help. They will give you help. They will be very happy to help you because they are free at this moment. They don't know how to use their time. Washing vessels, age appropriate. After 10 years, little washing can be done. Folding clothes, any age. It's not about perfection. It's about the child doing the work. Any age child can fold. In that, you are teaching what? If it's a toddler, you are teaching the child the colors. You are teaching the different forms of clothes. You are teaching them about whether, which clothes to wear, what. So there are teaching happening with the purpose. So do that. As and when, if the child is between the age, a teenager, the child between 12 to 14, 15, they love to do, they love to help their fathers, they love to help their mothers, involve them. Fathers out here, I will say, I know that it's very difficult for you to maintain that calmness as how you used to do, might be doing it in office. But here, if your child says, Papa, what are you doing? I would like to see, I want to learn. Let it go. Let them learn. Let them give the feedback. Let them, you will understand even that what your child is understanding about your work. It's okay. He or she might not be right. It's okay. You can ask them to write a letter. You are teaching your child to write a formal letter. Right? Do that. Make them, involve them in your work where they can learn. So that is something they will feel important about. And also to the parents, father, especially I will say, if you are a person who never got involved because of the work pattern with your children, understand, don't just come and start looking at the house or start saying, okay, let's do this, or why it is not like this, or we should do this, or we should do that. Give each and every person that space to understand you, and you understand them why the daily routine was like this, and you can start that. Don't just jump into it and say it should be like this or it should be like that, or you wanted things to be done in a way, the way you want. But the things had been doing or had been going in a way, it was already there. So just, it's something which you have to get little patient and give them time to understand it. Even I would like to say the continuity. If you are starting something, please continue it. So don't start with a bomb. Like, today I will do this with my child, today I will do that with my child, today we will do this, today we will do that, and next day one call of the boss came and your mood swings goes for a toss and you say, go out of my room. Don't do this. Fix to your time. Children are watching you. This is something which both the parents have to follow. If you decide a time, this is our play time, stick to it. So choose a time where your work is not getting affected. Tell your child that this is my workspace, this is the time I need to work. Involve your child in something else. Could be a study, though if the schools have not opened, revision of the studies, and if the school has opened, obviously they'll be busy with their online classes and things, so let it continue with that. But stick to the thing. Maintain that continuity till you are at home. The child will learn that from you. So do that. I also get a call asking about the screen. My child's screen time has increased. Yes, it has increased because now most of the classes are there and most of the things are online. Definitely it is. So is your screen increased. So is your screen time has increased. Now what the child is going to do, you tell me. So if you want to limit the screen time, involvement of you's time should be there. Let's play carom, let's play Ludo, and I had seen so many families starting doing that. Let's do that. Mama is keeping her mobile here, Papa is keeping his mobile there, and let's have a playtime. Let's play. I don't want to pick up any call even if my friend is calling me. That's my time with you. Do that. And here again, choose a time where you can continue doing that, where you can stick to that time. 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour, choose your time. So that again, your child is observing you and will start using it in his or her own life. Then I have seen even you have to make them involved in household, small children, toddlers. Just play a game with them. Just let them color. Let them just, if in indoor cricket you can play. You can do lot of things. You can do lot of small activities with them. Where you are doing your household work, let them also involve. Let them get involved in that. Let them start doing things with you. If you remember our olden times, our grannies used to make us sit with, they were not having any fancy, or our parents were not having any fancy toys to play with. We used to have ghar ka bartan and chammach and this thing, and we used to play that. We used to get anything you can play. you know. I will give you my example. I used to have all this, I used to take chana from my granny. There was that silbatta thing, and I used to just grind that, and I used to be happy with that. Let them do it. It's okay. As long as they are learning in with playing, it's okay. So, here again, if you do all these tasks in a small, I will not say 1 hour, half an hour, 45 minutes time, you decide, do it, children will definitely get out of this screen time. So, that is something which we need to, understand. Here again, one more thing I normally get a call is about the anxiety level of parents. Fathers who are losing jobs, fathers who don't have the security of a job, and fathers who are businessmen who themselves don't know when their business are going to start. And yes, they are still maintaining their house and other responsibility very nicely. So here I would like to tell, make your child understand, not by authoritative figure, but make them understand that you are going through a tough time and you will come out of that. So that gives them the assurance of, today we are facing this, tomorrow we will be out of this. And ask them time to understand. Tell them, you are going through a tough phase. You don't know the certainty, but you are figuring it out. Let it be. Doesn't make a difference. It should be like that. Your child will understand you. Don't underestimate your child. Especially, I'm talking here about teenagers. Teenagers do understand. It's like, there are in a small packet with a very matured mind, and but from inside, definitely they are child. So it's okay. So just again and again, I'm using a word called involve, is because we as Indian parents don't do that. We never involve our children in so many things. We tell them things which we feel it's okay, let us say this, but we will not say this. Why should we say this? Or there are so many, things we don't. But here we need to. It's okay. The child query should be answered. Even in your problems, if he's or she is asking, let it be. Answer them. Answer them what you feel is right. Again, not that shortcut of अभी तो बोल के मैं टाल देता हूँ या टाल देती हूँ. Don't do that. They understand your body language. It's okay. Also, at times I get a call where a child misbehaves as per the parent. My child is shouting at me. Yeah, your child is not going and shouting at others. It's okay. Let it be. Let them vent out. Imagine they are not doing anything wrong. They had been locked inside the room. So at times, if they are shouting, let it be. You don't have to shout at them again. Their emotions are coming out. Let their emotions come out. Don't force them. Don't shout at them back. Don't hit them by saying, you are not supposed to talk to us like this. So this incident will make them quiet. They will never open their emotions even at good times, or even when they are sad, or when they are They want to discuss something because the trust factor you have lost. Don't do that. And once your child's whole emotions comes out, when he or she is on a space where you can enter and talk, have a heart to heart talk. There again, don't increase your voice. You don't need to increase your voice. If you are a 40, 45 30, 35-year old, your child is yet to reach that age for that maturity. Understand that. Listen to them. First, listen. Just don't barge in and say, now you listen to me, you have already done enough, you have already spoken, you have shouted, your time over. No, it's not a game. It's not a court. No. Again, go and ask. This time, your child will speak to you in a nice manner. It's okay. Let it be. And then, make the child understand. The child will understand. Once in a while, if your child is coming and talking about the video games, what he or she has played or he or she is playing, my daughter plays Roblox. I don't know R about Roblox. She comes, she sits with me, she talks to me and she tells me about the character. At times she on the TV also and watch at a time. She says, Mama, you need to sit and watch. You see the excitement in her. You know, she wants me to get involved with that game. And then I sit and I go, okay, what is she and why is she talking? Why is she not playing? She said, no, Mama, this is how. And she is so excited explaining me about the games. So, give that. Let it be. We don't know, it's okay. We can learn, right? So here you are, as a parent, you are teaching your child to learn. So once, see, children observe their parents. We need to have that, we need to be the example. If we are not practicing and if we are only preaching, believe me, children will not listen to you after a certain age. And after that age crosses also, they will straight come to you and say, do you practice? And you won't have an answer for that. So always practice what you preach. It gives a very straight signal to your children. And games, everything right now being a lockdown, keep a time slot and do it. Don't say no. No is a very no is a word which straight hits your brain. Don't say no. Even if you have to say no, there are other ways of saying no. You can always say, okay baby, can we do this? And then we will do that. It's a one way of saying no, not at this moment, but we can do it later. But never say no, I don't want you to do this. I don't know. So that no is very negative. Friends, we have to live together. We have to be together. We need to make our family very happy. We need to make bonding very strong. And at the same time, we need to nurture our children in a very strong way. Before, it used to be father going out for some work, mother going out for some work, or even if mother is at home, children going to school. So there were a very less time of, communication or less time of being together apart from Sundays or Saturdays. But now as 24 hours, 7 days a week, we are together. We all need to learn. We all need to understand each other. We all need to respect each other. And we all need to give equal opportunity to each other to express. That's where we can, once family gets stronger, a society automatically will get stronger. Thank you very much. I'll come up with my next video and next section. Thank you so much.